Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Aurelion Sol against the Elder Dragon adventure. By this point it's just a given, right? You have to take Aurelion Sol against the harder adventures at least once, just to see how hard they truly are, or if they're just trivialized by Aurelion Sol. Theoretically, we should have no problem. At least that's what I'm hoping. None of these are good though. Let's reroll. We're getting very unlucky with our powers. I suppose whoosh is fine-ish. It could be worse. That's all I'm saying. Let's just move along. No point in dilly-dallying, especially in an adventure, or when you're doing a run that's probably not going to be that hard. Oh right, I forgot. All our units are a bit more expensive. In that case, let's toss those two back, keep the mountain goat and the starry scamp. Spaces catcher. Just out of curiosity, I cost 2 less if you behold the celestial. 2 less. I see. So it will always cost 1 no matter what. Well, in that case, let's go for the mountain goat first. It won't kill that thing, but I want the created card from it. Ooh, that's neat. Let's go for it. Then we do this as well. And oh, I had to sneeze. And now our Aurelion Sol is only at 6. We could have played it right away, but I kind of want to go ahead and get some extra value. That's fine. I'll get another gem, which will further reduce the cost of my Aurelion Sol. I'll actually discard the Celestial Wonder just so I can get something else. Sure, the Charger. It's relatively cheap. Oh, they don't get updated with the little Titan? The created cards? That's interesting. I would think they would, but they don't. Let's buff that up. Sure. Ooh, it rallies when it dies. That's neat. I think I can win the game here. It plays the dragon, but it's fine because I just cleared the board when I summon Aurelion Sol. Sure, let's go for the Cosmic Inspiration. I don't think I even need to play it to win, but fine. The opponent has no mana, he only has 8 cards, and I have more than enough damage to kill him. I wanted to play one Targonian champion here. I wanted to pick Kayle, but Michael is only at 5 stars, and I don't think Kayle at 5 stars is good enough to go ahead and be played here. I think I would struggle way too much. Unless I choose a specific setup that I'm thinking of. That would involve me starting with, what's it, 5 mana when I play Kayle, but even then that might be a little bit of a stretch. Twisted Fate, Gangplank, and Nivea. I'm tempted to pick a Nivea. but I think that might be a bad decision. I'm going to pick the Gangplank just because the warning shot actually generates a card for me. Champion item chest, Monastery of Hirana. Let's go for the Monastery of Hirana. We can cut the Monkey Idol from our deck. The Monkey Idol we just got from the Gangplank bucket, which will not really have any synergy with our game plan. We don't even really need to damage the opponent's Nexus because our champions come down leveled up no matter what. So let's behold the Infinite first, see what we get. Sure, I'll go for the Messenger. Then I'll space his Sketcher, discard one of the idols. Yeah, sure, I'll go for double Messenger. That's concerning, but it's fine. Sure, let's just go through our entire deck like this. That's fine by me. I can go for the warning shot here, but I don't need to. I can instead go for the Conchologist. Yeah, sure. I'll have two blockers by doing that. Mikael's Blessing is cheap enough. Sure, I'll use it here. Anything to keep reducing the cost of my Aurelion Sol down. On Skewer, Spell Thief, sure. And next turn I'll be able to play Aurelion Sol for free. Actually no, I can't play the Spell Thief because the opponent hasn't cast the spell yet. Crap. I have to do this first then. Let's pass priority to the opponent. I want to get a little bit more value out of the Aurelion Sol playing the Sky's Descent on summon. I don't take damage from enemy spells or skills. Right. I forgot about that part. So if I go ahead and do this, those two still stay around. Well, this one would stay around no matter what because it has Spell Shield. Ooh, we got an Aurelion Sol. Neat. That means that next turn I'm going to get two comets, which will actually be relevant because with two comets I can go ahead and remove those two things without much trouble. Wrathful Rider is useful to don't get it for a discount, but I don't have to. What does this even get me? He played the spell, right? Played Purify. You know what? Sure. I'll steal that Purify. Ooh. Gangplank. No. Let's forgo the Gangplank. And then I just do this. And I hope the opponent blocks in a way that allows me to kill him. There. We're making very good progress. Now the real question is this enough to beat the Elder Dragon? Because with Elder Dragon we are kind of on a timer, because if we take too long he's just going to summon the Elder Dragon and then he wins off of that immediately. which given the nature of this deck, we do take a little bit to get going, because we need to play the created cards to reduce the cost of our champions. I picked up brown specifically because I wanted to have a little bit more early presence with champions if necessary. I can go double Conchologist. I can... Let's behold the infinite first. Leveled up DF is extremely tempting. In fact, I'm going to go for it right away.
I perform, but I'm not performative.
Is this going to kill the DF? I hope not. Okay, no. That's quite fortunate. Do I want to play Braum right away? Nah. I'm just going to Costine Disciple, and I'll play that, and then I'll go for the Braum.
Eyes open.
I'm just going to try and get a decent amount of value out of the TF. Don't proc it fully this turn, but next turn I'll definitely will be able to. Let's play the Solari. Let's go for the Traveler because it refills my mana on summon. Nope on that, on those two attacking. Thank you. And I suppose I'm fine with Devastation Disciple dying. It has gotten me enough value. Let's go for the warning shot, just see what we get. Scar Mother Vrina, Necrotic, Arachnoid. I'll take that, I suppose.
All that glitters.
Next turn we'll go Traveler, Gangplank. I can actually do this, go for 2 Travelers, and then we can Aurelion Sol as well. Erastin, that would normally be an issue, but fortunately it's our attacking turn and not the opponent's.
I'm a people person.
Let's drop up the... Yet again, the Traveler. And now we just Aurelion Sol and everything dies. The opponent's not going to be able to respond to this. I mean, they have 2 mana, but there's no way they'll be able to deal with an entire board like of this magnitude with just 2 mana. Now, from here, I have a shop, or I have money. I'm going to take the Frozen Trapper, but I'm going to cut it next chance I can. Let's go for the shop. We're not playing Nautilus, so we don't really need to buy cards. I think I benefit more from the share mana flow than our opponents do. So let's go for it, and that's all I'll do. Let's cut the Frozen Trapper, and we're at the mid boss already. Now then, let's keep the warning shot. That's all I'll keep. We don't need to keep anything else. The contrologists are fine. They do get me a bit closer to the zero cost Aurelion Sol. That's all we're playing towards. Let's warning shot first. See what's there. Shyvana for free. Coming swarm if play me summon an exact copy of me. No, that's crap. That will flood our board with a bunch of useless stuff. Focusing crystal, sigil of the storm. No, we don't want to use the sigils just yet. Let's go for the ebb because it generates more cards. And then the opponent's summoning some very big dragons. We'll want everything, then this or destroy units, equipment, tidal invocation, I suppose. That's scary, but it's fine. Everything's still under control. Just go ahead and attack like so. There's no way the opponent can go ahead and buff that thing to kill Braum. At least I hope he can. Then next turn we go for the ebb and we reduce the cost of the Aurelion Sol to 0.
Now I take to the sky.
Uh-oh. Do I want to Aurelion Sol now? Let's wait. I'm going to be greedy. Oh, I thought this was the one that made it so our the cost of the spell got reduced by 1 every time we casted the spell, but it isn't. Instead, it's the one that makes it so we get a copy of it, or we have a chance of getting a copy of it. Not exactly what I wanted.
From the Forger of Stars.
Well, I went ahead and was able to pull the trigger, so we pull up, I mean by pulling the trigger, playing the Aurelion Sol and getting some value out of it. So that means I win this turn, hopefully. Okay, it's not just hopefully, it's guaranteed. Now come some rough challenges. Deathless on the... No, let's go for the bonded bucklers, right? It gives spell shield to something else by doing that. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. All of these are terrible. Deep cuts, Referent Might. Referent Might gives us board control, that's neat. Actually, the healer is much better than the champion item chest. Normally the better reward is behind the Ocean Drake, because Ocean Drake is a harder fight, but I guess the game is being kind to me. I think that's just because I'm playing Aurelion Sol and no matter what happens I'm just guaranteed to win. Or I'm basically guaranteed to win. Let's go for the Solari Priestess first. Kill 4 and 1. The Warrior, written in stars. Let's go for the written in stars.
I'll do what must be done.
Okay, the opponent's being annoying already. Stunning both my unit. Yeah, sure, let's go for the Moon Glow. Just to keep generating created cards. I suppose the best one is Corina, just because she replaces all the mana I spend on her.
Just looking for a sign.
0. I don't want to play Braum yet.
Which way to
I'll actually go ahead and use the Corina to try and remove the opponent's board. That's way too much damage with just a single spell. Kind of annoying from the opponent's part. Let's hope this goes well. At the very least we cleared one.
Behold, my masterwork.
Yep, that just did nothing.
Only I can quell the wind.
Can you stop stunning my units? It's getting annoying. Honestly, at this point I'm tempted to just pull the trigger on the Aurelion Sol, but even then, he buffed up his units out of range. So, let's Braum. And we'll be able to block 2 of the opponent's units. I'll go Gangplank as well.
I am reborn of salt and brine.
The opponent might be tempted to pull the barrel.
Always got what I want. Now I gotta find what I need.
Perhaps the answer lies.
Do you mind, opponent?
Everyone pays.
Stop playing stuff, please. You've played enough cards. Really? Nothing. The opponent has finally called it quits.
His blessing is life, his anger death.
It appears so. One would figure the opponent would stop playing cards once they run out of mana, but this guy's power gives him cost reduction. So even if he has no mana, that's still not a guarantee that he'll stop playing cards. Is this lethal? More than enough, in fact. Nice. You can heal yourself all you want. I'm still dealing 98 damage. I guess the opponent's really petty and doesn't want me to go away without taking a whole bunch of damage because of just cheap burn.
Freedom tomorrow.
Honestly, I'm surprised I'm getting this close to dying. It's kind of lucky that I'm going to hit a encounter that has a healer, but I'm going to be greedy and forgo the healing altogether. I just want to keep cutting cards. I think the next card I should cut is this Celestial Wonder. It's not really doing much of anything right now. And now to add to our deck. All of these seem pretty terrible. Titanic Wake, sure, it works sometimes. Honor Lord, Spells Chest. Honor Lord gives us a... what's it called? A item for our champions. So I'm going to go for it. The Peculiar Dragon encounter is harder than the other one, if I'm not mistaken. But considering who we are playing, I think we'll be fine. I should have tossed the Warding Shot back. My bad. I forgot I got the Farsight Alteration power here. Let's see what the Behold the Infinite has in store. Messenger, Golden Sister, Traveler. I'll go for the Messenger. And I suppose I'll Warning Shot the opponent. Asia Shell of the World. That's great.
Free and lonesome as a summer breeze.
Okay, you're recalling one singular unit for some reason. I think that's a mistake, opponent. But what do I know?
I'll do what must be done.
Now I just have to get the opponent to stop summoning a bunch of units. He's still going to summon a bunch of units here no matter what. But it would be nice if he didn't. Ouch. You're really dealing 8 damage with the pokey stick, huh? Fortunately, he's running out of cards. Otherwise, I'd be in a bit of a pickle. I'm tempted to just let Aurelion Sol rip right away. I suppose I'll do this first, just to further reduce the cost of the Aurelion Sol. Now I'll let it rip, just so I don't have to deal with all of the opponent's stuff. It's a bit scary to let that ward stick around. Obviously the opponent still has 2 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand, so he can have something. Okay, Portia. Problematic, but it could be worse. Really? You're attacking just like that? Okay. Attack Dragon Soul, okay. That's it. I was wondering what that last breath effect was. It's just the Chemtech Dragon Soul. Let's just do this. Unfortunately, we don't get full value out of the Destroyer summon. That's the case, I'll rather play Gangplank. Do you mind? That thing's going to deal 4 to all my units on board. I was saying that the opponent was running out of cards, but even so, they appear to be getting a lot of value. Let's silence that, because that's the most problematic unit, I think. Let's remove that permanently. The opponent's just going to kill me with pokey sticks at this point. I'll heal myself. Or 3 or less get destroyed. No, let's go for the Scourge. Can you stop developing boards, opponent? The opponent just doesn't seem to let go or to let up at all.
They've never seen a trio like this before.
Well, at last the opponent has gone ahead and spent his last card, so I am hoping that I'll be able to kill him here. I wanted to remove something, but he stayed with the same number of units. Fortunately, we had more than enough damage to kill him. Maybe I should have just attacked right away, and it would have been the end of the game, but I wanted to make really sure that the opponent was actually dead. Maths or blockers anyway. Let's go for the X-Tech Fabricator on a card that's already very good. And I suppose Aurelion Sol attacking on summon is funny. Not exactly something I want. Let's go for the Shadow Totem. Or the Deathless. Let's go for the Shadow Totem. And then to cut the card, the last card I'll cut is Wounded White Flame. We're not... I don't think I've seen that card a single time in any of the games, so I'm wondering if it even is still in my deck. At this point it doesn't matter though. We'll be able to reduce the cost of cards in my... or the cost of my champions by 1 or by 2 this turn. 3 maybe. Let's go for the warning shot first, see what we get. Saphirsa, that's more value, definitely want that. Sure, I'll play the Saphirsa right away, because with Saphirsa right away I'll start getting fleeting cards. When you spend mana to play another unit, create a random card in hand of equal cost, it costs 0 and it's fleeting, yep. So I can just do this. I'll go ahead and get the... we stand together, I suppose. And then we got a River Shaper for free, which allows me to go for a Braum. So first it doesn't generate something with 0 cost cards, right? Forgot about that part. But it's alright. By this point we've already have a decent value engine on board. So the next time we summon something, we'll bring Gangplank down to 0 and we'll be ever closer to bringing Aurelion Sol to 0 as well. This deals 4. Okay, I can afford to let that deal damage to Saphirsa then. Let's summon the Mountain Goat. Get excited. That's a good card. You know what? Yeah, let's use that there. Hopefully it dies. Probably won't though. But at the very least it takes a little bit of damage that it otherwise wouldn't have. It would be neat if I could remove the spell shield on that thing, but I can't, so let's just play the Aurelion Sol. Cosmic Rays? Yeah, sure. It's a way to deal with that thing. Actually, it's a way to deal with both things, because they'll both stick around. This thing even has Deathless and the Ocean or Tempted Dragon, so never mind the opponent's units have Spell Shield. Didn't realize the Spell Shield was inherent to those two specifically. I thought it was granted by something. Well, anything else I want to play? I don't think so. Let's just end the turn and probably kill the opponent here. I mean, 20 from the Gangplank sets him to 40? 46, okay. That's a whole lot of things the opponent's getting there on his Elder Dragon. But And luckily for him, none of those are spell shields, so I can just do this. And now I win. Ooh. I was worried for a second there in some fights, because we did end up taking a lot of damage off of stuff like burn. But in the end, I shouldn't have worried at all, because Aurelion Sol is just that good. Even if he's only a 4-star champion. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.